Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Title Bout 2 on the PC. Tommy the Duke Morrison takes on Roland LaStarza, 10 rounds heavyweights. And Al, Red Sox fan What If Promotions, in association with Jim Trunzo, brings you the Saturday fight from the Title Bout 2 arena. Morrison, LaStarza, it's power of Tommy Morrison versus the style and guile and cleverness of Roland LaStarza. Fight time is here. Hope everyone's doing well on this early Saturday evening here at Title Bout 2 Arena. The combatants in the blue corner, heavyweight contender in the 50s, Roland LaStarza. Overall record 57-9-0, 27 stoppages. LaStarza himself was stopped twice, once by Rocky Marciano for the heavyweight championship of the world. He also took Marciano a 10-round distance at Madison Square Garden, losing a close decision. Tommy the Duke Morrison, 48-3-1. Of his 48 victories, 42 came within the distance. His 3 losses, all stoppage losses. 1 draw. I believe the draw was to Ross Purity, I think, on ESPN, in fact. Tommy Morrison, well, he has that booming left hook, big right hand. LaStarza, a stylish boxer. In LaStarza's corner, trainer Customato, cutman Billy Gore. Tommy Morrison is trained by Kevin Rooney, cutman Al Galvin. The referee for this 10-round heavyweight contest from Title Bout 2 Arena, Louis Pabon. He's very lenient when it comes to fouling. Quick stoppage. That could prove troublesome and worrisome for Roland LaStarza. LaStarza is a boxer. Morrison is a slugger. Kevin Rooney did a great job of motivating Tommy Morrison during training. He got an extra perk. Additional control factor, went from an 8 to a 9 against the boxer. LaStarza, very good defensively. You can see that defense when he's fresh, -4, reducing Morrison's punches 1 through 24. Morrison has the edge in power with a 7. LaStarza, punching power not bad, it's a 5. The referee calls the combatants to the center of the ring. Again, Morrison red corner, LaStarza blue corner. They get their final instructions. They touch gloves. We await the bell for round number 1. There's the bell. LaStarza will fight on the outside. Morrison moves forward, trying to work the body. Morrison misses his shots. LaStarza looks to counter right away. Roland with a beautiful right hand to the jaw. Countering shot. Nails Tommy Morrison. Follows it with a left hook to the Labanza. Morrison moves forward. LaStarza back at distance. LaStarza looking for that jab. He triples up on the jab. Good job by Roland LaStarza, trying to walk Tommy Morrison into something. And he will. There it is, a jab and a right hand. Morrison is wobbled. LaStarza looks to follow it up. LaStarza misses with the right hand, lands a couple of jabs. Tommy Morrison tries to move forward. LaStarza in charge. LaStarza misses with a jab. It falls short. Morrison smothers him. Both fighters break. Tommy Morrison still cannot gain control. LaStarza pawing with the jab. Morrison works his way in. LaStarza moves away. Morrison tries to force him back to the ropes. Now, LaStarza is forced into the corner by Tommy Morrison. Can Morrison take advantage? Morrison looking to bippity-boppity-boom. Morrison digs hard lefts and rights into the rib cage of Roland LaStarza. The overhand right was a grazing shot by Morrison. Morrison needs to do his work here. Morrison with a left hook to the body, a right hook to the body, a left uppercut splitting the guard of the clever Roland LaStarza. LaStarza needs to get out of that corner. Customato's telling him, get out of the corner. Tommy Morrison looks to measure and bang. Triple left hook. Big shots. LaStarza buckles. He's being battered along the ropes now. Morrison goes into killer mode. Morrison with an overhand right, a left hook, and another right hand. LaStarza being battered. There's the bell saving Roland LaStarza. LaStarza boxed well until the power of Tommy Morrison cornered LaStarza in the corner on the ropes. Morrison worked very well to the body. Then when he brought those headshots up, LaStarza was on Queer Street, as they say. We give that round unofficially to Tommy the Duke Morrison. Kevin Rooney happy with his protege, Tommy Morrison, in the corner. Al Galvin, some grease around the eyes of Tommy. Roland LaStarza hearing an earful from Customado. Billy Gore's telling him, stay off those ropes. Use the jab. Round 2 scheduled for 10. There's the bell. LaStarza again will try to fight from the outside. Morrison can't get in a rhythm. LaStarza feints a jab. Lands a left-right hook. Morrison is hurt. Morrison wobbles back towards the ropes. Now it's LaStarza's turn for a pound of flesh. LaStarza jabs to the head. Lands a left hook to the body. Now a right hook to the body. Morrison ties him up. LaStarza trying to work his hands free. He missed those shots. LaStarza will land here. Morrison still on the ropes. LaStarza with a jab and a right hand. LaStarza now moves away. Action back towards ring center. David Selinsky has joined us at ringside. Hope all is well. LaStarza still in control. Referee cautions both fighters to keep it clean on the inside. LaStarza looking for something. The jab fell short. Morrison bobbing and weaving. Morrison comes out of the bob and weave, and he's hit with a left, right, left. 3 tremendous hooks to the head of Tommy Morrison. Morrison blinking, but there's no blood. We have 1:39 to go here in round number 2. LaStarza and Morrison tie up at ring center. Referee breaks them. Tommy Morrison, still trying to clear his head, immediately ties up LaStarza. LaStarza trying to get some distance here. Roland throws a jab in the right hand. Morrison dips underneath. Counter attempt for Tommy Morrison. He comes up with the boom. Oh, actually, there's no counter attempt. My faux pas. Let's just reverse that. There we go. All right. Flip for that. LaStarza in control. 79. Ring movement. A lot of sloppy action there. Morrison back to the ropes by the jab of Roland LaStarza. LaStarza backs away. Action moves back to ring center. LaStarza misses his combination. Morrison staying low. Morrison fires and misses. Something went wrong here. There's nothing there. What's going on here? I think the game freaked out. LaStarza will land. 2 jabs and a right hand. It's all Roland LaStarza at the moment. Referee again warns him for rough tactics on the inside. There's the end of round number 1. Round number 2. Let's hopefully... We've lost the clinching here. Something went wrong with the game. So what we're going to do is continue on and see what happens. Here we go. That round definitely went to Roland LaStarza. 1 round apiece. LaStarza will fight on the outside. Control goes to LaStarza. LaStarza misses his shots. LaStarza still in control. LaStarza backs Tommy Morrison to the ropes. LaStarza's going to land. Roland looking good. Lands a 1-2 to the body. Left hook splits the guard of Tommy Morrison. Morrison's starting to fade. Morrison with a 30. He's going to miss. Something's wrong here. When the game glitched, we lost the clinching and the ring movement. So what we're going to do is start this stream over. Let's do... Or we're going to do a... That's the screenshot. That's not the game. Let's do file. So you can see when we started... Oh, it's come back. It's come back. No, it has not come back. You can see, though, what I'm talking about. See? the clinching and stuff. When the game glitched, we lost it. So we're going to do a file save. This could be a no contest at the moment. Save fight. Yes. Save. Okay. File. Exit. Yes. Now go File. Load fight. And do this. And it's come back. All right, the game glitched. I don't know if we're going to start it. And, okay, so we're right back where we started. All right, so we just had to do that. We've gotten the proper numbers back on the card. Back to round 3, we continue. A slight delay, a tear in the glove. Let's do a control check. It's Morrison in control, and Tommy will miss those punches. Tommy's still in control. They tie up. Tommy having his way by not landing punches. LaStarza ties up Morrison. Tommy's got to land something here. Tommy winging wildly and missing. Morrison finally is going to land. A left hook to the body, a grazing right hand to the top of Roland LaStarza. LaStarza staying at distance. Now LaStarza ties him up. Both fighters work the free hand. Referee warns them. LaStarza in control. A jab and a right hand lands on Tommy Morrison. Morrison looks to load up. He hesitates too long. LaStarza moves away. Action back to ring center. Coming to a conclusion of round number 3. LaStarza. A beautiful jab, right hand, left of the body. Then a right hand to the side of the cranium of Tommy Morrison. There's the bell. So after a good round for Tommy Morrison in round 1, LaStarza takes rounds 2 and 3, 2 very convincingly, in which he hurt Morrison. Round 3, Morrison was still trying to clear his head, but he dropped that round also. We had a slight delay with a torn glove. That was remedied. We move on to round 4. Customato very happy in the LaStarza corner. Kevin Rooney telling Tommy the Duke Morrison, you're bigger, you're stronger, let your hands go, knock him out. We move on to round number 4, scheduled for 10 heavyweights. LaStarza feels confident. He wants to fight on the inside. This could be an opportunity for Tommy Morrison. They're both on the inside ring center, but Morrison is unable to land. LaStarza using angles. Morrison misses his shots. Morrison again misses his shots. LaStarza looks to counter on the inside, sliding to one side, coming back with a left hook to the body, chopping right hand to the head of Tommy Morrison. LaStarza muscles Morrison to the ropes. The smaller LaStarza showing his strength. Tommy bulls his way back to the center of the ring. LaStarza on the inside, chopping right hand, left uppercut, raises the head of Tommy the Duke Morrison. LaStarza is punching, Morrison is not. Very good body attack by Roland LaStarza. 4 punches, rat-a-tats the rib cage, then an uppercut. Again snaps the head of Tommy the Duke Morrison. Action still at ring center. Kevin Rooney imploring Morrison, let your hands go. But it's all Roland LaStarza. LaStarza feints one way, comes back with a left uppercut, right hand, and another left uppercut. Morrison is being battered on the inside. Morrison is the tree. LaStarza is the lumberjack, chopping him down. LaStarza working beautifully on the inside. Another short combination, starting with the left, then coming back with the right hand. LaStarza misses there. They tie up. LaStarza, it's all Roland LaStarza. He is rat-a-tatting Tommy Morrison at will, moving side to side, in and out. Morrison has no answer. LaStarza throws a booming right hand. He misses. They tie up. There's the end of round number 4. Another tremendous round for Roland LaStarza. He is beating Tommy the Duke Morrison into submission. Morrison is huffing and puffing. LaStarza seems plenty fresh so far. The cleverness, the guile, the guile, the polish of Roland LaStarza is shining over the power of Tommy the Duke Morrison. Morrison had his moment in the sun round 1. He had LaStarza badly hurt, but could not drop the 1950s heavyweight contender, the man who twice fought Rocky Marciano, once losing a 10-round decision, Then a rematch for the heavyweight title was stopped in round 11 when Marciano bludgeoned him into submission. Morrison's got to do something here. He's on the verge of fatigue. We prepare for round number 5. LaStarza. They're telling LaStarza in his corner, go get him. Morrison in control. Morrison is not landing. Morrison misses. LaStarza has a chance to counter. LaStarza misses his counter shot. Morrison will miss again. LaStarza very clever on the inside. LaStarza in control. LaStarza backs Morrison along the ropes. Now Morrison is forced into the corner. LaStarza looking to do damage. LaStarza letting his hands go. Hooks to the body and up to the head. Left, right, left, right. Good job by Roland LaStarza. LaStarza continues to punch. Tommy Morrison continues to absorb. LaStarza rips hooks to the body, down to the body, up to the head. Rinse and repeat. Deja vu all over again. Tommy Morrison forces his way out of the corner. LaStarza might be laying a trap. Action back at ring center. An exhausted Morrison circles LaStarza. LaStarza bopping in and out. LaStarza looks to punch again. Feints the left hook, lands the right, then comes back with a left hook to the body. Morrison looking for one big punch. Morrison triples up on the left hook. 2 to the body, 1 to the jaw of Roland LaStarza. LaStarza rolled with the headshot. LaStarza warned for the rough stuff by referee Louis Pabon. We are at Title Bout 2 arena. Tommy Morrison finally opening up. Right hand to the head, left right to the body. Morrison needs something big here. LaStarza stays in tight. LaStarza comes back with a chopping right hand, a left, and another chopping right hand. Some minor swelling near the left eye of Tommy Morrison. Final 30 seconds of round number 5. Morrison ties up LaStarza. There's the bell. Morrison had a few brief moments. It was a close round. Morrison's blinking. Sits down on the stool in his corner. Immediately going to work is cutman Al Galvin with the end swell under that left eye of Tommy the Duke Morrison. At ringside, we have Michael Conastari and David Selinsky. Selinsky says at this rate, it's only a matter of time before Morrison gets KO. This would be a big win for Roland LaStarza. LaStarza 0-1 in our Title Bout 2 universe. He lost a decision to Max Baer. Morrison making his first appearance in our Title Bout 2 universe. Heavyweight champion Rocky Marciano. Here we go. Customato has done a great job motivating Roland LaStarza. It will increase his control factor against a slugger by 1. Al Galvin, great job reducing the minor swelling under the left eye of Tommy Morrison. So you can see trainer motivation. I like to have that on. Roland LaStarza. Morrison is a slugger, so you click on slugger and say done. Here we go, round number 6. LaStarza in control. LaStarza, booyah! Right hand, left uppercut. Sidesteps, comes back with another right uppercut. Morrison is wobbled. Both fighters tie up. It was Morrison initiating the clinch. LaStarza going for the kill. LaStarza letting his hands go. First to the body and up to the head, snapping Morrison's head over and over again. Morrison in all kinds of trouble. LaStarza measuring. He misses the booming right hand. LaStarza wants the knockout. Morrison trying to move away. Morrison spins LaStarza. Now it's LaStarza on the ropes. Tommy Morrison cannot land. Action moves back to ring center, and LaStarza forces Morrison into the corner. Morrison spins LaStarza, but Morrison misses the right-left. Morrison is exhausted. Morrison again misses his shots. Both fighters tie up. Morrison unable to land. They fall into a clinch. The action is in that corner. The far upper corner to the left. Morrison still cannot land. Referee breaks them, orders action back to ring center. 30 seconds to go here in round number 6. Neither fighter doing much, but what is being done is by Roland LaStarza. LaStarza There it is. There's the educated jab, sidestep, and a right uppercut catching Morrison moving forward. Tommy Morrison finally will land a right hand and a left hook at the bell. A lot too late for Tommy the Duke Morrison. Morrison looks all but mentally and physically defeated. Roland LaStarza looking to get in the win column for the first time in our universe. He'll go to 1-1 if he is able to hold on. He is well ahead. Well ahead. But Tommy the Duke Morrison does have comeback victories in reality over Joe Hip, Carl the Truth Williams. He's laid out Razor Ruddock. But things looking good for LaStarza. We prepare for round number 7. Customato says chop him up. Let your hands go. Don't get careless. He's got a big punch. Kevin Rooney, final words to Tommy Morrison as he lumbers out of his corner. Knock him out. Tommy Morrison looks to fight on the inside. Morrison in control. Morrison cannot land. Excellent defense by LaStarza. LaStarza at distance. Morrison leaps in behind the jab. Grazing right hand caught the forehead of LaStarza. LaStarza ties up Tommy Morrison. Referee breaks them. LaStarza, Morrison on the inside. Both fighters working the free hand. Referee says keep it clean. LaStarza again goes back to the educated jab. Lands the right hook under the elbow. The left elbow of Tommy Morrison into his ribs. LaStarza boxing beautifully. LaStarza feints, fires the right hand, misses. Morrison with a countering opportunity. He misses the booming right hand. Morrison takes a deep breath. He's exhausted. LaStarza sees it. Feints the jab, misses the right hand. Morrison loads up again. This time he will land 2 savage hooks into the ribs of Roland LaStarza. LaStarza felt those blows. LaStarza backs away. LaStarza, side-to-side movement. Morrison slowly trying to pursue his prey, though we think it's Morrison who is the prey of LaStarza. LaStarza, there he is. He set the trap. Went one way, came back with a right-left. The right to the jaw, the left to the body of Tommy the Duke Morrison. Under a minute to go. Morrison misses his shot. LaStarza misses the counter right. Morrison exhausted. They're on the inside. LaStarza looking for some distance. Morrison closes quickly. Morrison will land here. Left hook to the body. Right hand to the jaw of LaStarza. LaStarza paws at his eye. He might have caught a thumb there. Now the fighters tie up. There's the bell. I tell you what, LaStarza didn't do much. Tommy Morrison might have stole that round with that minor rally in the final 20 seconds. Mark Jones has joined us at ringside along with Michael Conestari, David Solinsky. We definitely think that Morrison needs a knockout to win. He is exhausted. Morrison has only landed about 30 punches. LaStarza close to 70 to 75. We have it 69-30 in punch total. Here we go. Round number 8. Both fighters move to the center of the ring. Morrison in control. Power goes down a bit. Morrison will land, concentrating his hooks to the body. Those are solid hooks into the body of Roland LaStarza. Why is LaStarza standing still? Now LaStarza gets on his bicycle, side-to-side movement. LaStarza feints the jab. Lands a right. Left uppercut. Another right hand. Morrison is stunned. Morrison is stunned, pawing at his eye. Morrison looks confused and dazed. Morrison falls into a clinch. LaStarza trying to work his hands free. Referee warns him. LaStarza in control. Referee warns them again. We could see a point deduction. LaStarza trying to knock out Tommy Morrison. He's getting a bit wild. Misses those shots. They tie up. Referee breaks them. Tommy Morrison has nothing left in the tank. Tommy's not throwing punches, hands down, just trying to evade the blows from Roland LaStarza. LaStarza might be a bit gassed. Now LaStarza bulls a much bigger but fatigued Morrison into the corner. Tommy Morrison holding and hitting. Morrison misses his shot. Counter by LaStarza. LaStarza misses. There's the bell. That was a very sloppy round. Round number 8. 6 more minutes. Kevin Rooney is asking Tommy Morrison, what the hell's going on? Do you want to go on? Morrison nods his head. He is breathing. They need to give him some oxygen. If they were allowed to do it, they probably would. Dropping ice down the trunks, trying to somehow revitalize Tommy Morrison. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, has joined us here at ringside. LaStarza looks very sharp. Customato in the LaStarza corner, telling him, don't take any chances. Use your jab. Let's see if LaStarza adheres the advice of the sage Customato. Al Galvin has done a very good job on the swelling under the left eye of Tommy Morrison. 6 minutes ago, the bell for round number 9. Morrison moves forward. LaStarza at distance. LaStarza, jab, jab, right hand. Morrison buckles. LaStarza goes for the kill. LaStarza concentrating his shots to the body now. It's all Roland LaStarza. Jab, right hand. Morrison is in trouble. Ring center. LaStarza feints, comes back with a left hook, then a right hook. Morrison buckles again. A stoppage could be in the near future. LaStarza loads up. He misses. Morrison with a home run counter. Morrison lands the overhand right. LaStarza buckled for just a moment. Now LaStarza back at distance. LaStarza working the jab. 2 jabs and a right hand catch a very slow, pondering Morrison moving forward. Tommy the Duke Morrison lands a right hand. Holds LaStarza. Hits him with another right hand. LaStarza gets away. Couple of jabs to keep Morrison at bay. LaStarza feints the jab. Booyah with a big right hand. Morrison buckles again, but he doesn't go down. Referee looking on. LaStarza misses a right-left combination. Final 30 seconds. Now they tie up. An excellent round for Roland LaStarza. He is beating Tommy Morrison from pillar to post, but Morrison won't go down. Morrison got a few hard shots in there just to remind LaStarza, don't get careless. Customato telling LaStarza from the corner, jab, jab, jab. And that's just what LaStarza's doing, pumping 4, 5, 6 jabs into the face of Tommy Morrison. Not all of them landed clean. There's the bell. What a round for Roland LaStarza. There are a few tense moments from some Morrison counter shots, but it's been all Roland LaStarza. A beautiful exhibition of boxing. It is the polished LaStarza defeating the power of Tommy Morrison. Morrison had the huge first round. It was where he had LaStarza badly hurt. LaStarza was actually winning the majority of the round, but Morrison came back in the final minute 15. That has been the best Tommy Morrison round. Morrison might have won the 7th and might have stolen the 8th. We prepare for round 10, the final round. It looks good for Roland LaStarza. Fighters touch gloves. Louis Pabon, the referee, says, God bless, here we go, fight. Can LaStarza stop Tommy Morrison? LaStarza will be at distance. Morrison moves forward, and he's met by the fists of Roland LaStarza. LaStarza peppering him with the jab. LaStarza moving away. Morrison moves forward. Morrison misses with the overhand right. They fall into a clinch. LaStarza is moving. He knows he has the fight won. Morrison backs to the ropes, trying to lure LaStarza in. LaStarza moves forward, then backs away. He won't fall for the trap. Tommy Morrison triples up on the left hook. The body shots got in. The head shot missed. LaStarza pumping that jab 2 times with the left jab. Feints one way. Comes back with a right uppercut, snapping the head of Tommy Morrison. LaStarza moves away. Beautiful boxing by Roland LaStarza, college graduate. LaStarza's punches fall short there. These punches don't fall short. 2 jabs and a right hand, snapping the head of Morrison. Rinse and repeat. LaStarza looks sharp. Morrison looks exhausted. Final 38 seconds. Tommy Morrison triples up with the left hook again. Not much power there. Landed a couple of them to not great effect. LaStarza slides away. Final seconds of this fight. LaStarza, jab, right hand, left hook, right hand. There's the bell. Roland LaStarza puts an exclamation point on this bout with a tremendous 5-punch combination at the end of round 10. Every punch directed at the cranium of Tommy the Duke Morrison. Every punch landed. We have LaStarza with an impressive victory, to say the least. Unofficially, we'll go to the 3 scoring judges. Neither fighter touched the canvas. Morrison had LaStarza badly hurt in the first, late in round 1, but that was about it. LaStarza rattled Morrison's cage on quite a few occasions during this 10-round contest. You can see LaStarza with 105 punches landed compared to Morrison's 42, approximately. Give or take here or there. At ringside, the GOAT Whisperer D. Scott Howard, Mark Jones, Michael Canastari, David Selinsky. Here we go to the decision. Was that only round 9? Fails to motivate. Between rounds, I don't think that matters. It doesn't matter. We have what looks to be a unanimous decision. 98-93, 97-93, 192 for your winner, Roland LaStarza. So Dwayne Ford, 98-93 LaStarza. Don Marks, 97-93. Marty Denkin, 100-92. A beautiful unanimous decision for Roland LaStarza. Tommy the Duke Morrison never really... He had that one shot in round 1. Other than that, he never landed the power after round 1. So Roland LaStarza goes to 1-1. Tommy the Duke Morrison, in his debut, falls quite heavily to Roland LaStarza. Save the stats. And let's take a judge's scorecard view. Round 1, somehow they gave... Marty Denkin gave all the rounds to LaStarza. He had 7 even and 8 even. Round 1, definitely Morrison won, so I don't know what Marty Denkin was looking at there. Dwayne Ford, Don Marks gave round 1 to Morrison. Round 5, even for the Dwayne Ford card. Round 7, Morrison, that's it. Don Marks, round 7, Morrison. Round 8, Morrison. We talked about how he could have stole that round. And 7 and 8, Marty Denkins gave even. So on the Marty Denkin card, Tommy the Duke Morrison didn't win a round. He had 2 even rounds in 7 and 8. So there's your winner, Roland LaStarza. He handled Morrison quite easily. I thought Morrison might have a bit of a shot there, especially after the pre-fight training. He got a boost because he trained hard, and Kevin Rooney was able to motivate him. But Morrison just could not let his hands go. The defense of Roland LaStarza, whether inside or outside, was tight. LaStarza with a 10-round decision. I'd like to thank D. Scott Howard, Mark Jones, Michael Canastari, David Selinsky. Please check out Michael Canastari's YouTube channel. Another replay guy, hooray. Lots of History Maker baseball there. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Subscribe to other wonderful content creators in our community. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. Treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. Love you all. See you very soon. We might come back with some Action PC baseball. Mets, Red Sox doubleheader. 1970. I think we'll do